Hello everybody, it's me, and do not be jump scared by my avatar. This is a temporary thing. It's just someone, or Eat, on one of the streams you were doing on Tennis Tag, saw that someone was using a cool little pack or character pack, and I thought it was really cute because look, I'm a little 2D guy. It's adorable, though when I walk forward it looks kind of awkward, so I kind of have to go to the side. But you're not here for that. You're here for Rainbow Glacadia. Now, this is, in my opinion, probably the most optimal of all of the Rainbow Loomians, like besides maybe Zeppelin. And that is because, let me move this up slightly. That is because of just it's Glacadia, right? Now, we're going to be taking a look at it now, and I'm going all in with Rainbow Blast. I want to be able to click this move, it's reliable, and I want it to deal some solid damage. So, we have, of course, the personality of Nimble to give ourselves a little bit of extra speed. The item, Plain Shell, to boost the power of Rainbow Blast, which is not actually our strongest ranged simple stab, but you do have access to Raging Howl. However, with Raging Howl, you take chip damage, and it also costs a little bit more, so you don't have to run it. Rainbow Blast is also a great option. And then, Peace of Mind is so you can increase your range attack and range defense. Draco Beam is just here for big damage, though I feel like you could also run Energy Break. Either one really works. I feel like I'm going to opt for Energy Break here just because I don't have, like, I'm not here for a Draco Beam set. I'm here for a Palm Sweeper. And then Frost Blast is so then we have our strongest possible Ice Stab. And then, of course, the TPs are very simple. It is pretty much just a normal Glacadia. You have 64 HP, 36 energy, which gets you to 300, 200 range attack, and 200 speed. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoy. My trainer card makes me look like I'm looking at Borealis. But yeah, hope you all enjoy, and without further ado, get ready to it. Alrighty, here we go. Interesting. This is a cool looking team. I do really like Glacadia into it because if we get one palm off... Oh, do we have speed? No. Mass is 113, right? Yeah, we can't outspeed that. It's solid into Waba. It's actually just good in general here because, fun fact, because of Rainbow Blast, we're able to actually hit Luminami, which is really funny that we find one in the first match. I'm lacking on melee attackers to break through Gas Stroke, but it shouldn't be that difficult seeing as we have a lot of ways to break it. Like, this can magnify and Pharaoh Blast it, hopefully. And yeah, we just have good options to do it. Let's just go with Waba. Actually, we're going to do this as the lead, just to see what they lead with. I'm going to 100% bring Waba because I swear I literally cannot function in PvP if I don't know how my Waba is. It's actually a problem. I really also like Alvin here if I can just get Zip Zaps off, and if I can just threaten the Gas Stroke every time, that's good. If I could slap down with Dorogo, I don't have a slap down, that's right. So Dorogo's not the best option into Gas Stroke. Please give Dorogo Gnarly Gash. If I go Solmecta, I think it's actually a good bring. Ooh. The only hard part's going to be dealing with Protogon, I feel like. And I do not see any reason for Sukame. I don't see... Really, the best option, I think, here is probably just Dorogo. Because after a Power Focus, it can throw out considerable damage, and it's also faster than everything but Protogon. And if they go Protogon, well, we have Protogon instead. I forget we had a little bit of a time crunch there. Yeah, I'm just on the side. Oh man, it's funny, but what are they going into here that makes any sense? Cosme or Encased would make a lot of sense. If I Baneful Bash, I think I'm just gonna Baneful. This is definitely Malware, Drop of Youth. I'm not too worried about beating this thing if it ends up coming down to it. I am worried about potentially losing my ability, but they're probably just gonna end up going for Zip Zap or Flash and Fleet. So it shouldn't end up being that big of a deal. Ugh. But yeah. Dude, I have been doing so much Tennis Tag lately, and I'm honestly not at the point where I don't want to keep doing it. That's the thing. I really like Tennis Tag. I think it's fun. But I might just grind until part 2 of Luminity comes out, if there's going to be a Luminity part 2. And if there is, then yeah, I'm just gonna hope that they do something with the Solmecta encounters. Super effective hit. did 2 damage. I'm gonna try a bulk up. If they flat, I mean, honestly, after a bulk up, I'm scary to deal with, right? Because their range attacker's Protogun. They want to get me to swap out. That's the thing. They're trying to get me to switch out. I don't have to, though. I'm in a great spot. Like, all things considered, I'm in a good spot. I'm going to do some research on something that I'm curious about while I'm doing this battle. Again, all things considered, I feel great right now. I will rejuvenate here. Yeah, I mean, dude, they're just pivoting. This is very odd. Very, very confused by this. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal up. I'm gonna wait here 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. That, then walk back over here. Hello. So they flash and flee again. Dude, my guy, you have to stop pivoting. Dude, this guy would just lose if there was an Obelisk on my team. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, how's everyone's event doing so far? Mine has been fine. Not much has really been happening. I've been trying to go for Gamma Selecta because it's pretty much the only thing I care about in the event. Okay, so they're trying to get rid of my ability, so I'm just gonna click bulk up. The funny thing about getting rid of my ability, though, okay, they're tasing now. Do I just bulk up again? I'm gonna do it again. Honest, like, I feel like I can keep this on the field because they literally, with all the stuff they brought, they can't beat this. I'm feeling amazing right now. I really have no fear of anything right now. I think I can just Baneful Bash into a Rejuvenate here, into a wait. Or I wait before doing anything. But I think I'm just going to Baneful Bash. It gets me damage. That's big. We shouldn't take that much from Maroon. Yeah, we take literally nothing from Maroon. Now we can just Rejuvenate. Only downside is we are going to lose a lot of our energy. Yeah, they have to either switch out or they Maroon again just try to go for the kill. But I can just heal. Yeah, they're trying to go for it. They are realizing that they made a mistake letting me get all my stat boosts. And now, funnily enough, I can actually rest because they're not going to have enough energy to go for 2 Maroons here. They might actually, but I shouldn't die. Shouldn't die. Shouldn't. If I do, it's okay. I'll try Glacadia. Okay, no, I do not have enough. Now I just Rejuvenate. And then I get the Baneful Bash off. I will just be low on energy for the rest of this battle on Hognosh just because I have no passive energy regen. But it's weird. Whenever you're paralyzed, you just play it like you would before. Right? Before all the energy stuff. Actually, maybe I should have just killed it first and then gone for something. I'm going to Baneful. I still have a Meltdown I can throw out if I need to. So I have a +3 Meltdown that I can throw out after Luminami dies. Dude, they are just stuck on Hognosh. They are hard stuck, not knowing what to do. Yeah, I just get a really big hit here off with Baneful Bash. So apparently, I can sign up, start earning more money on YouTube when people watch my content using the Education Edition. Apparently that's a thing. I'm just gonna hope this is not another one of those Earthquake Wobelisks, and then I just threw the game. But yeah, they finally end up going for Driving Force. I switch out, and now we are here into the worst possible option into Wobelisk. Nice. I mean, actually, technically, I could just Draco Beam on Driving Force if I had it, I guess. I'll just damage then. I can try to damage farm. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Well, I'll try Hog, and if they barb again, they barb again. So. There's Luster. Nothing really stops me going for a Meltdown, actually. So gonna try that because it doesn't cost anything. Yeah, I get a meltdown off on their driving force. They're trying to get Hoganosh off of the field, but I just don't think driving force there was the play in the slightest. They were expecting me to rejuvenate. Here's Protogon, or actually my own lava. Well, it's a 50-50 now with driving force, but actually I'm gonna opt for barbing here. Because if they have barbs, you always want to try to match people if they have barbs and you have barbs. You will always want to try to match them if possible, because then you guys are throwing out pretty much the same amount of damage. So as long as I can match his barbs with my barbs, we're going to be in a good spot. We actually go for a swap. Maybe Luminami? Yeah, we're trying to get Power Nap her health back. But now I barb and now I have Deep Freeze, which they definitely don't want to take. Or I could barb again. Nothing really stops another barb. Only real problem is they're going to flash if we go Protogon, and that would be not great. I'm going to barb again, actually. I feel like at this point, like, they have so much pivot on their team that if I could force a teardown from the Elephage, I feel like I'd be in a fantastic spot. Only real downside is right now is, yeah, this thing is a big threat because my Hognosh is not healthy in the slightest to deal with it. It's just not healthy enough. I don't know what they're going to go for here, but I'm going to driving force. If they zip zap, they zip zap, and that's fine. Okay, they go for Metal Blast. It's only goggles boosted. So it's kind of tough to beat Protogon here. This thing's just a huge threat. And there's their Waba. They should die. Okay, I can just Luster Loot. They cannot survive anything here. They're going to try to driving force. Probably expecting me to driving force and win the speed tie. But I can just Luster Loot and heal. And then, like, get some health back and then just kill them. The only downside is I don't think I can actually kill the Protogon at this point. I'd have to have my Protogon literally win the speed tie. It's the only way I can win against Proto. Maybe, actually. No. Actually, no. If they go Protogon here... Oh, I need another layer of barbs. Ooh, maybe I should have barbed on that. Oh, maybe. Is it enough to kill? No, it's not enough to kill when it comes in next time. So, there's a couple of things that I can do here. The best thing I think to do is to sack Hog, because I still think Wobelisk is useful. We need to kill Protogon if we want Glaciated to click Peace of Mind once and then just win the game. So that's kind of what we have to play around, is killing Protogon. I'm assuming a Metal Blast here. That just makes the most sense to me, the Metal Blast. Yeah. And I don't know if that was goggles damage or not, or that was just like plain Protogon damage. It felt like goggles damage though. So now that I have this on the field, I get a Zip Zap off. I'm still kind of worried if they have a gas stroke in the back, but I'm not sure. They have what? Protogon, Luminami, Elephage, Wobelisk is dead. I don't know. But I'm going to get momentum here. Okay, yeah. Okay, we need to figure out a way to kill the Protogon. I wonder... I don't think Rainbow Blast with the boosted is enough. No, it's definitely not. I mean, Solnek does Magnify would be good if I could just outspeed the Protogon. I'm going to go Waba, and I'm going to get my last layer of barbs up, because at that point, I can always beat Protogon once it switches in again. It's about killing Protogon right now. That's all this game is to me. I just need to get rid of it. And getting my 3 hazards up is my best option. They are definitely Soul Burst Gas Stroke, though. With the way they're playing a Soul Burst Gas Stroke. And I can easily beat it with Glaciadia, because I can Peace of Mind and Frost Blast my way through. I'm kind of hoping Luminami comes in here. That would be just... mwah, beautiful. It'd be awesome. Off my mask, right. I forgot about that one. I think that was the lead, right? I think. Okay, we have all of our hazards up. We're probably not living this hit no matter what happens. Yeah, we're not really living. I'm just gonna Driving Force. Driving Force technically gives me the most amount of damage. Oh, I live. Driving Force technically gives me the most amount of damage. And actually, if it goes Protogon here. Oh, that was the best possible turn I could have had. Yeah, Protogon's dead next time it comes in. They cannot survive with Protogon. Because no matter what they click here, I can react to it. If it's Thunderstrike, I can go Glacadia. If it's Energy Surge, I can go Solnecta. And if it's Metal Blast, I can go Protogon. Their Protogon is 1 billion% dead. And they can't do anything about it. I can click Peace of Mind once with Glacadia. One time if I can click it, we're good. And only thing I would need to do is survive the mask. That's all I would need to do is survive on the mask hit. So I can go Protogon, and I can Zip Zap. But I might not actually have to. If I palm once, I can... Yes, no, I just need to palm once. Maybe if they go into Elephage, right? Okay, nice. Nice! Protogon's down. I'm gonna go into Glacadia. And if they play Mamask... I don't know. I think we also just win the game right now with Protogon as well, because we can just Thunderstrike. Only, I don't know. If they have to go Elephage here if I want to just win that way. Elephage has to come in here if I want to win like that. They go Luminami. I can Peace of Mind. Don't take too much from Flash and Fleet. Okay. I wonder, actually, could a... I don't think Rainbow Blast does enough. I need +1. I'm going to try this, because I don't think Mamask can kill me. I don't think it has the damage. Because that was not Gloves Mamask damage on my Wobblist. I would have died if it was. That or I'm just really underestimating or overestimating the Slapdown nerf. Right? I could be doing that too. Oh, they're rejuvenating. I can palm again. I'm going to take even less damage from Flash and Flee. I need to make sure I have enough damage for Rainbow Blast to just break through this Luminami. If I can do that, I'm totally fine. Okay, don't crit. Okay. We have plenty of health to survive Mamask. We should 100% win the game. There's no way they can win. All I have to do is Energy Break when Mamask comes in. Okay, they go Elephage. I can just Energy Break this. It should just kill. Yeah, no, this will just kill. I should never go for Ice Move because it has a chance to miss. We get Energy Break here. Nothing is... Yeah, we outspeeded by 1 speed point too. Because we're 1 base point faster. Let's go! Huge. Okay, what do they want to do now? There's Mamask. This is their only shot. If they kill this, Protogon wins with Thunderstrike. But I will get to Rainbow Blast if I live this hit. Right, it has Primal! Oops, that's tragic. I forgot I had Primal Slash, I'm not gonna lie. Well, no Rainbow Blasting. But we had the threat of it, I guess. I wish I could have clicked it there. Maybe I could have just gone into Protogon and not risked anything. Oh, and now it's a freaking metal type. Or not metal, it's ancient. Yeah, now that it's ancient, this is kind of annoying. Okay. I'll just go Solnecta. And then just, I mean, if this is a Peace of Mind Luminami, I don't know. If this is Palm, then this is a weird game, because I don't know. If I go Solnecta, I can't, I can technically just Magnify like 4 times, or 3 times, and then just Pharaoh Blast. Or I could have just gone for the risky Dart Bursts, but I'm slowly realizing the Dart Burst has been failing me as of recent. Okay, I'm just going to Magnify past this thing then. If they're going to play like this, I'll just Magnify past. I mean, they can't really play much more here anyway. I just have to Magnify either once or twice here. I mean, I probably have the offense to do it, right? I probably got enough. If I was melee, though, we'd be in a scary spot. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of damage. There's Frost Beam. Okay, so they were just rejuve 3 attacks. And Solnecta's super bulky, so I tank pretty much any hit. And now we just kill. Honestly, I feel like this game should not have been the way it was. I feel like I wish Glacadia could have done a little bit more. If I had just gone into Protogon on the Mamask, I think that would have been better. This guy in chat was yapping the entire time. And he said, why are you running Smart Glacadia? Which I'm going to assume is when I killed Mamask. I don't think he knows his speed tiers, so I'm just going to let him come back to that. We have to beat their entire team besides Rancidor. If we can beat Rancidor, we are in a world of happiness. 1 Peace of Mind with Solnecta is a big threat. Not Peace of Mind, no. Magnify is a big threat. We can live any hit from Snagoop, and we can outspeed a lot. Actually, are we the same speed tier as Shachi, or is Shachi like a little faster? Shachi is a bit faster. Waba I don't think is awful, but I don't know, it doesn't feel super useful. Like, I don't see it being very impactful. I could see myself going with Protagon lead on Snagoop, and if they set up Poison Barbs, it's kind of just unfortunate. Dorogo's also, like, not bad here. One Power Focus, and I can Dark Surge to kill. Draco Beam does huge damage to that, and I can hopefully Primal Slash it after. And then if I go Hog, I'm better into that. But if I do this, then my check for Umbrat's pretty bad. Actually, I don't think I can go Dorogo, just because of both Grimmyline and Umbrat being very big threats. This is probably the best lead I could have gotten. I was not expecting Barblast. I was fully expecting like Snagoop or something. So I will take a Zip Zap Goggles boosted +1 Protagon Zip Zap. That's big. Their only resists to this, they were Rancidor and Phage Knot. Phage Knot's definitely not the best, especially if it's an offensive one, because it'll give me an overcharged boost on my Zip Zap. So I'm just in a solid spot in general. Though Barblast does in fact live this Zip Zap. So I don't know what they would have done with that information, but okay, if this is overcharged, I get a big boost. We can tell if it's overcharged. It's definitely overcharged. Okay, because it gave us a huge boost in damage. Glacadia can definitely work here. Oh, why am I not... Wait, why is my energy looking like this? Ah, I mixed them up. Oops. It's supposed to be a 64 energy, 36 health. I mixed them up. That's tragic. I guess it doesn't really matter. We have passive energy regen anyway. Okay, we get a Frost Blast off here. So that's nice. If they flash and flee, though, we know it's boots. So that would be very good information to know. But I don't know if they would want to reveal if they're boots just yet. So I can just Frost Blast without much worry. If they end up going Grimmyline, I can just go into Sukame. Let's see. No, I do just end up just being able to kill Phage Knot. Sick. Crit did not matter. We have Chilling Passion boost. That's 1 for Glacadia on the board. I do think the Glacadia is just the best. It is the best Rainbow Blast user. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. This coming in, Rogue Assault is going to do a lot of damage, especially since I don't have any real resist to Brawler, and 3 things that I have are weak to it. So this is a little bit of a threat, to be honest. Phage Knot did die though, so they are down with Loomian. If I can just throw out big damage, then they're not going to be in a great spot. I'm fine against Grimmyline. Never mind. Let me see a song. And they just showed Vital Jab. They just bulk up. So unless they're Quick Punch Grimmyline, they are not surviving Protagon's Energy Surge. And if they are Quick Punch, I don't think it kills. But that Battle Jab did not do enough, in my opinion, to justify a lot of stuff. I think this is bulky. But I don't think it can live Energy Surge. It's a super effective hit. I mean, even if it does, we do get the damage of Grimmyline that we need. And Protagon was not like... It wasn't like a necessary thing. You know, just kill it. I'll take 2 kills very early. I just need to stop thinking and just click buttons, dude. Here's Shachi. It's gonna be a big hit. It's gonna be annoying to take. Hog does work into this, though. It is very clever Hog, and after I Soul Burst, I can go for a Meltdown off Rip, which I'm gonna do, because I don't think I want to try to rate boss with Hog and Hosh here. I think I can very easily just get rid of the Mystic Wand. I swear, if this is freaking Goggles, people have wanted me to do Goggles Shachi, and I'm like, dude, do you understand the words coming out of your mouth? How fast is Very Nimble Shachi, actually? 166. It's not bad. Thunder Strike. As I take... Yeah, that does... Oh, I misclicked and pressed wait. Oh, please swap out and make it be like I'm flexing that I knew you were going to swap out. Please do that. Please do that. Please, like, make it so, like, I'm flexing that I knew you were swapping out. The wait doesn't look dumb. because I misclicked. That's not fantastic. Okay. Dude, look, I predicted them switching. I predicted the swap. I did not mean to do that. And now I feel very vulnerable. Jessie just kills me. Maybe. That's a maybe kill. But I feel like Glacadia at this point, its peace of mind is insane. I'm gonna try Glacadia. The only downside is I don't know if this is very nimble. I guess if this does not kill me, then I know that it's very nimble, right? But if it does kill me, then it is most likely nimble smart, so Glacadia can the outspeed. Plus, Glacadia does resist 2 of its 3 main damage moves of Marine Jet Stream. Because luckily, Ice still resists air. My god, please let it resist Simple again. I don't understand why it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna take... It's Maroon. Okay. I guess they were trying to do... That... looks like Goggles. That did too much. And I can't Meltdown. I'm just gonna Meltdown anyway. I can't get rid of their item. Unless Meltdown does just get rid of their item. Now I'm curious. Because I'm so totally fine with Hoganosh dying here. So I can get Glacadia in against the Maroon Goggles Snagoo. Yeah. Again, I don't really care. I don't really care. Because I was curious if Clingy does hang on with a soul move in play. But it does. Which is good to know. Good to know that that works. Alright, I can do this, and now I can palm. And now, I can finally click Rainbow Blast on the next thing that comes in, because their resists aren't around anymore. And if it's a Rancidor... Oh... I don't know. If it's Rancidor, I don't think I can tank it. I'm kind of worried about, actually. Rancidor could end up being a little bit of a problemo. It's Shachi. Alright. Well, then nothing stops Rainbow Blast. This is the most optimal thing for me to Rainbow Blast. From one Rainbow Blast user to another, Shachi. Tip my hat to you. Boom! That's embarrassing. Not gonna lie. And I get poisoned. Dang, that's sad. I was really hoping that one shot, because it's a Shachi, right? It's a Shachi, right? Oh, they're trying to stall it now. Does this do half? God, this is not doing the damage I thought it would do. Even at +1. I guess it's not stabbed nor boosted, so it's just 100 base power. But still, 100 base power? Come on, man. I mean, I can choose when I want to win. Protagon just clicks Thunderstrike. So, like, if he gets the kill with Bar Blast, I just go Protagon and I Thunderstrike their entire team. Dude, I don't know why they're dragging this out. I don't know. They can literally just kill this. There's no reason not to. Technically, actually, I don't know if double energy break or... Yeah, I don't know. No, I think double energy break is a little bit better than just... No, yeah, it would have been better. By a little bit, I think. No, I think in this situation I should have palmed first and then... I should have gone +2 and then gone for energy break. But yeah, this is Bar Blast usage, by the way. This thing is so fun. It looks boring and is boring. It's not doing anything. Okay, they're sacking not Shachi? Sure, I'm down to get 2 kills. Pretty quickly, too. I mean, they brought a very aggressive team, which I am happy about. Fighting aggressive teams are always fun, because the battles do not last long. They have to get the right switch in here, but I'm just going to go Protagon. Okay, so, I mean, Protagon comes out first. What are they going into? And they lost. GG. GG, 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 GG. You lost. Thunderstrike. Bop. Rest in peace to you, Shachi. Goodbye. And that is a GG. Dude, it's the #1 player. 2,027 points. That's what you call a gamer that does not take a shower. But yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed, because I'm not gonna lie, I thought this would do a little bit better than it actually did. I'm kind of shocked that it didn't kill Shachi of all things. But I guess at that point, it's fine. It's really just there to get that surprise damage. But again, you're a RAINBOW GLACADIA, so getting surprise damage is not gonna be that difficult. Or it's gonna be hard to people being like, oh my god, RAINBOW GLACADIA, what's gonna click in this neutral standpoint when I have my Luminami on the field? I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!